And did anyone ask themselves the same question I did? Like, who does this crusty mouth buckethead boy think he calling ugly or mid?
What up, this is Solo Travel ORD, back with another video review. Of course, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Hit that bell while you're here. So with this review, we're going to go over Passport Pookies again, because they are out here wilding out. Some of these videos I've actually already shared on my shorts and on YouTube, but we're going to go ahead and go through those videos as well within this video, talk about these Passport Pookies, because not only do we don't like Passport Pookies, but a lot of other people don't like Passport Pookies. People in other countries don't like them. So they make us look bad, and we don't like that. So let's go ahead and jump into the videos and see what up. So this first video, like I said, this one was shared on my shorts. I actually shared this one reference to this one guy who was just acting out in Cartagena. This is the immigration line over there, and this is one of the worst places you want to act up at, especially entering into the country. Like, who does that stuff? I think that he was on drugs or something, but still at the end of the day, it's just stupid. Why would you do drugs going into another country? That makes no sense.
Fuck you! Now fuck everybody, nigga! You fucking nigga, fuck around with me! A mí por la puta. No, a mí no le tiempo, yo no le
Man, homie found the quickest way to get banned from a country. This right here, yo, like I said, he may have been on some drugs or whatever, but still, what sense is it for you to take drugs going into another country? That is just stupid. I'm sorry, that's just asinine to even do something like that. You're already going on vacation. Why would you want to even do extra? Maybe someone drugged him or something. I don't know. But if he did it intentionally, he's just stupid. That's clown behavior to be able to do that. But hey, you know, he found his way to never be able to go back there again. I'm sure of that. Who knows? Maybe this went viral. He may not be able to go to any other countries for that matter. But hey, you know what? It is what it is. Let's keep it moving. So we have more foolery going on these Carnival cruises. This is the reason why, like I've always stated, I stopped doing cruises for several reasons. One of them was because of this, because I started seeing the change of people being on these boats. You know, once you started seeing them dropping the prices, now you get a different crowd that starts showing up on these boats. That's one of the reasons why. For me, the other reasons, because it feels like I'm trapped. I'm trapped on a hotel and I can't leave. You know, because I like to move around. I like to do things in my own time. I don't like to be on someone else's time and so forth. So, but yeah, those are my reasons why. But this was the top one now on my list because I don't want to be bothered with these types of people. But let's go ahead and check this out. Oh, and also I didn't get a chance to watch this entire video, so I'm not sure what's going to happen. Oh, damn. Yeah, they wilded out.
Over chicken tenders is crazy.
What is this?
Over chicken?
A full-blown
really?
brawl. Over what? Chicken tenders. y'all remember when Black Americans were making fun of Nigerians over that, situation with the cake? It was messy, okay? I did not defend that because it was messy, okay? They got us on that one. I was like, okay, they got us. I'm not gonna defend this because, that was kind of messed up. They got us. But everything Black Americans can make fun of Africans, everything, every single thing, that same thing can happen right here in America. As much as y'all want to separate yourself from Africans, we are the same people. I promise you, that could have literally happened in any African country. It's all love, okay? It's all love.
Really?
We make fun of each other. That's what family does, okay? Y'all, our cousins on that side of the family is cool, okay? We ain't got no problems with y'all, but we can laugh at each other, okay? Without making it hostile. We can do that. We can laugh at each other without making it hostile. There's nothing wrong with roasting each other. That's fine. This right here, funny as hell. Funny as hell. To see people fight that hard over chicken tenders. Listen, I'm sorry, but it's funny. It's funny. This whole situation reminded me of an African saying that goes, family strings can be stretched and twisted, but never breaks. No matter how far you can stretch it, how far you feel like I'm gonna go away from family, at the end of the day, one way or another, you always come back to family.
I'm sorry, bro, but you know what? I want to talk about this idiocracy that's going on. This, man, just degenerate behavior. This is stuff that shouldn't be going on in these locations, such as cruises. Cruises used to be something that's prominent. It used to be somewhere where, you knew you were somebody when you were able to pay for a cruise, and it was only the upper echelon people that was able to take cruises. But now things has actually changed to the point that, that it's actually very cheap that the common people, and I'm not saying that to talk down on people at all, not at all, but you're getting a different type of crowd now because they made it so cheap that the middle class, more than just the middle class, is able to go on there. Now you're getting lower class of people from these hoods, from these ghettos that are actually going on these cruises. And that's a bad look. Nobody wants to be bothered with these types of people. So that's one of the reasons why a lot of brothers, that's, up and up, don't be bothered, spending time in the States because we're running away from all that bad behavior, the stuff we don't care about, why we don't live in these neighborhoods, because we want to be bothered with this because of the fact that these people, these fools, these clowns are fighting over chicken dinner. Really? On a cruise? And they always serve chicken? Like they don't run out of food at all. Just know that they're going to re-up some more. So because of the fact that they feel like they're egos, they want to, toughen up. On a cruise, when you're on vacation, no reason to be doing that. It just makes no sense. I'm sorry. You know what? I got to call out the bullshit, and you know what? I don't want to be around it. But it's just the fuckery. Passport Pookies. Sadly, the guy who got jumped, he's actually in one of the travel groups, and he actually responded to this. He basically stated that, and as you can see, the guy that was getting beat up on, he wasn't swinging back because he wasn't even trying to be a part of this fuckery that's going on. But we got two passport pookies that came to Medellin to act a fool. The story behind it, what he said was that he met them while he was there, and I think that later on that night they wanted to go out with him and chill with him, whatever. So he just told them where he was gonna be at. They were at the club and they were trying to run up the bill on him. And at the end, when he noticed that they were trying to run up the bill, that's when he told the owners or the people, the staff, that he's not with them and that he didn't even order all that stuff while they were trying to put the bill on him. And because that he tricked on them on that, that's when they wanted to attack him. That's some Pookie behavior right there. Makes no sense. So, all I gotta say is that, we don't like these fools coming out here to these different countries, messing up for everybody. We just want them to stay in their hoods in the United States. Don't leave the States. Stay over there. That's where you guys have fun at. You know what I mean? Stay in your little neighborhoods. We don't like y'all coming out outside the United States because you guys make everybody look bad with your poor behaviors. So let's go and move on to the next one. Now, y'all remember the Jello situation that happened about a few weeks back. So this Kenyan guy, he actually had some stuff to say about him.
So, did y'all see that YouTuber Jello that had the nerve to call Kenyan women ugly? And did anyone ask themselves the same question I did? Like, who does this crusty mouth buckethead boy think he calling ugly or mid? Because mid for you, my boy, is a dime piece upgrade. Your phone looking like your built-in Wi-Fi has a bad connection. Face looks so dry he look like he allergic to lotion. His confidence and his bank account running on overdraft. He looking like the final boss of dusty, musty, crusty dragon breath adventures. His hairline playing hide and seek with no return date. Voice sounding like a broken Bluetooth speaker. Got the personality of expired bread. He's a walking PSA for keep yourself hydrated. And the crust around your lips gone. And his ego's definitely bigger than his resume. Somebody tag that dude and tell him he need to get his life straight and his bank account right before he talk about my women. Did y'all see?
Yo, man. Yo, man, he had to go in on him. But yo, I mean, I would say almost the same thing about him because he has no business traveling if you are begging. Well, here's the thing. You guys remember Jay Brother, where he came from. Let me bring it back. The fact that when he first became known was because he was stuck in DR and he had no money to get back home. I guess he missed his flight or something like that. So I guess he made this whole big thing about not having the money, and he was begging people for money so he could get back home. And of course, obviously he made it back, but he made a whole big thing to make men who travel look bad because of that. And then he's still up to more foolery BS, which of course you all know that he went to Kenya. He tried to create a sex tape on YouTube, which is the stupidest thing you could ever do. And basically, of course, it backfired, and he became very famous off of that stuff. And he was talking bad about the Kenyan women, saying that they're not all that beautiful and so forth. So now he's just replying back to it. But in the end, you know what? Clown behavior, passport Pookies, we don't like them. A lot of people don't like them at all, So it's just sad to see that they are traveling to these other countries and that they are making us all look bad. So let me know what you guys think about the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. I'm out.